Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everybody back to my channel. Today we are going to do a pick a card reading that was inspired by the woodpecker feathers here that were offered to me through the spirit of the woodpecker. The woodpecker really represents tenacity, persistence, really looking into the places that are dead to find nourishment, to find renewal, to find food. So we're going to get messages here from your spirit guides, your ancestors, or whatever being wants to step forward to give you the messages. I chose 3 different tarot decks. Pile number 1, we have this feather with the vice versa tarot. And the charm that was pulled for this pile is a turtle. And for pile number 2, we have this feather with the witch's tarot. And for this pile, a whole bunch of charms came out. We have the elements, the north, east, south, and west, the cardinal points. We have a sun. We have a French horn that is upside down, a piece of labradorite, a butterfly that's upside down, and a little house that says sweet home. Okay, and last but not least, for pile number 3, this is the feather, and we are using the as above so below, the Book of Shadows tarot. This is the so below deck, and the charm that came out with this pile, with pile number 3, is this knot. Now it's a Celtic knot and Celtic knot traditions as well, relating to the elements, but it's also I think it's like a Buddhist, like the Buddhists use it as well, and I'm not going to go into what they mean yet because that'll be in your piles. Also, I have crystal balls here for each pile. This is clear quartz crystal ball for pile number 1, black obsidian for pile number 2, and clear glass for pile number 3. Okay guys, go ahead and choose your piles, use your intuition, take a deep breath in, exhale. You can also, this is how I choose pick a pile readings, is I will close my eyes, take a deep breath in, asking your higher self, or whatever guide you are wanting to receive messages from. Ask them to show me which one is yours. If you have, if the signs already aren't relevant or aren't obvious, then ask your higher self to show you which pile is yours. Take a deep breath in, exhale, and on the exhale, open your eyes. Where do your eyes go? Where's the first one that your eyes go? And that's your pile. Okay, I'll see you in your piles. Bye. Pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Hello, hello, hello. The main card that I pulled for these piles is the mushroom card. So we are going to get into that. But first, I want to just mention what I'm getting from this feather as I'm channeling for this feather. I try to, restore it as much as possible, but it does seem like there's a lot of fraying going on here at the bottom, and it's so delicate that it's kind of hard to get these little feathers back to its natural state prior to the event that caused this bird to no longer be with us. So the spirit of the downy woodpecker is honored in this message, and we are just respecting and honoring its life and the process of death and rebirth within ourselves, but also within the nature around us. So yeah, it seems like it's not fully able to work itself out here. Okay, that's just what I'm picking up. The clear quartz crystal obviously is a well, not obviously, some of you guys might not know, but it's a magnifier. Clear quartz activates and magnetizes the energy around, okay? Clear sight is what I just heard. It's really good in all areas. Clear crystal sight, yeah. So I'm seeing how there's a lot of obstructions at the bottom, like these lines, these veins, but coming up closer to the top, it's clear. Okay, and the hawk that I have that lives with me around here is the bird that is also connected to these woodpecker feathers, since he is the one that transmuted the woodpecker, I guess you could say. I'm trying not to say certain words, but anyway, so the hawk also represents higher vision, higher sight, clear sight, seeing things from a higher perspective, okay? So it looks like if you are in muddled energy, or you're not sure, rising above certain things will help you get clear on it, okay? The turtle, let's see what we're feeling for the turtle here. Okay, I'm just picking up, oh, what is that? It's interesting. There's little symbols of feathers. Wow. An arrow, a feather, and something else. Interesting. On the turtle's little lines on his back. This is like a gopher turtle. Interesting. Arrows through the shell. So what I'm getting from the turtle here, it could just be a symbol for you to know to pick this pile, but what I'm also getting is that slow and steady wins the race. Need to slow down and not rush so much. That retreating into your shell may be something that you are hermiting right now, or something like this, or you just might like turtles. Also, gopher turtles are protected. At least where I live in Florida, you can't touch them or go anywhere near them. You have to come and get a wildlife person to come and move them off the property if they are in danger of getting, messed up by construction or something like that. So yeah, what I'm getting from that as well is that they're an endangered species, and they need protection from other people around them, from, I guess, nature itself, but mainly from, humans, pretty much. So that could be a sign for you as well, or a symbol. So let's go ahead and see what the overall energy is for what you need to know right now. Okay, we have morale with restore, and it's number 12. Number 12 can be significant for you. Okay, I do this. The mushroom is one that I'm going to read out of the book for each pile, because it's the main message here. Drawing the moral could mean that it's time to restore and build yourself up from the inside. Have you become empty inside? Do you feel like something is missing from your life? Are you feeling completely drained and like you have given too much of yourself? It's time to enjoy the wonderful energy that morale brings. It's hard for people to see inside to understand if you are feeling weary, depleted, or depressed. It is time to take matters into your own hands, look inwards, and work at restoring and building yourself up. Perceptions can sometimes be wrong. Don't underestimate what may be going on underneath someone's seemingly fine exterior. The intricacy of the exterior of the moral is the complete opposite to what is inside. So don't let your first impression fool you. Do what brings you joy. Eat and be merry. Exercise or sit under a tree in the sun. Create or take a hobby that's always been on your list. The time is now, and only you know how to fill that void. It may also be someone you know or something that needs attention. Whatever the case may be, attend to their essential needs. These might not be obvious. Look deeper to understand what is missing and what can be gained and how you can help. Reach out if you need to, because no one can see under the surface better than yourself. It's time to find nourishment. Interesting, because I think maybe it's hollow. Oh, it's edible, by the way. Huh? Oh yeah, it is completely hollow from the base to the tip inside, which distinguishes it from its poisonous lookalikes. Okay. In Chinese medicine, it is highly prized for its tonic qualities and is often made into nourishing soups. Okay, interesting. I feel like it definitely, so something is hollow. Another thing with the shell, like, is this an empty shell? Maybe the arrow represents the turtle getting, you know, taken down by an arrow, and now it's just the shell there. So, I feel like this is it is about nourishing, right? But maybe there's like some underlining thing that you can't really see, that your spirits may be calling you to look deeper within yourself, within other people, like look deeper in yourself about like how certain things may be affecting you or not affecting you, or, you know, not being nervous to ask for help or ask for assistance, or if you see someone, if it feels in your body that someone may need help, but they're not actually coming out and saying it, then maybe talk to them. Let's see what other cards you have. Oh, we have growth with 15. So we have number 12 and number 15 now. And a 12 comes to a 3 and a 15 comes to a 6, so 3, 6. 3, 6, 9 is what I just heard. So this is, you're going in the right direction here. I think that this is talking about really looking deep to see what feels empty inside yourself. Maybe there's, you know, moving about your day without looking very deeply, you know, without going deeper than like the shallow waters of emotion, or I don't know, it feels like there's things that are trying to be made clear for you, messages. We have growth here with this sacred spiral. The spiral is, to me, a form of the womb. It is also like sacred continuation, infinity. It is a never-ending movement that moves on its own. There's some type of labyrinth that you're moving through here. I'm looking at like the holes in this, and it looks like if you really go into this imagery right here and this mushroom, you can really kind of just like go into it and see it as like a maze, or like some type of internal map here. There's lots of different aspects to it. There's lots of different aspects to ourselves. So maybe these are all different aspects of self, or all different mirrors, or all different masks that we've worn over our lifetimes, and really trying to see how that might clog up what's going on inside. Okay, we have the weird rune, which I don't use in my rune readings or anything, but these cards are pretty cool, and it does have it in here, and this is what came out for you. So it's a blank rune. It's a rune of not knowing. It's like fate or destiny, or it's a wild card. Yeah. Weird is how you pronounce it. Keywords are wild card, possibility, karma, conceal, unclear, secrecy, and inspiration. Be prepared for the unexpected. A blank canvas. Anything is possible. Patience. Nothing is available right now. Cloak your thoughts, feelings, and intentions. Blank expression. Reveal nothing. Look deeper here. What else is there? The hand of fate. So again, with the look deeper here. Look deeper. What else is here? This is really asking you to come internal to see what's going on. You have all the answers. You already have all the answers that you need. When you are empty, that means that you have a lot of space that you can then move forward. Anything is possible. So cloak your thoughts, feelings, and intentions. Maybe you're maybe there's intentions that your intentions could be being projected upon, where you need to protect them, where there could be a sense of you sharing too much, or energy is being sent out from you, knowingly or unknowingly. Okay, we have Sekhmet here. Courage, truth, shadow work. Okay, yeah, this is definitely asking you to do shadow work here with peace. So, number 28. So that's a number 10. That's a completion. So maybe there's something, maybe you have done, you know, shadow work or like some type of work where you are trying to grow. And there's an aspect here that is finally complete and at peace now, and now there's something new coming up. Courage, truth, and shadow work. There's something here about needing to see the truth. Also, there's a hawk here too as well on the Queen of Pentacles. I've already pre-shuffled this deck here. Let's get into the tarot and see what it is that they're asking you to do here. For pile number ones, for those that resonate with pile number one, so those that chose pile number ones, tap me in spirit guides, ancestors, gods and goddesses. What messages do you want to give pile number one about what they need to know right now? Seeking deeper insights. Secrecy. I feel like this is a really a call for hermiting and like restoring balance within self. Look deeper here. What else is there? Maybe you're not really empty. Maybe you're not really empty necessarily or hollow. It's just that there's an aspect of yourself that you couldn't see before, and now that you've done some shadow work and you've done some clearing and found peace, there's the next level is being brought to you, available to you. A lot of time in energy work and healing, whenever you get the most important thing out of the way, then the next thing is open to you, open to your awareness. Okay. Can I get a card for the past? The past for this pile? Okay. So you have the Temperance card, and it's the shadow side of the Temperance card. See, this is it. Lilies could be significant. The mountains, deserts, Arizona maybe, or something like this. And then you have this side of the Temperance card, which is looking at it from behind. Notice how we have a lion here when Sekhmet came through with the lion as well. And we have a white bald eagle, a solid white bald eagle. And the back of the angel's wings, okay? In the past, this right here, this gallows right here is where the hangman hangs on, right? So it really seems like in the past, your spirit team, your angels, your animal guides really had to try to stop you from sacrificing yourself, okay? From sacrificing yourself. Yeah, and it's like, well, maybe you did self-sacrifice a lot, and it caused you to end up having to, like, battle or, like, defend your position. One that is a little bit higher up than the people that were coming at you. I feel like in the past you might have been pushed to the point where you're like, I am no longer gonna sacrifice myself for people that are coming at me. You know what I mean? In a specific type of way, somehow, shape, or form. Okay, can you tell me what's going on in the present energy for pile number one? Or what they need to know what's going on? What's going on in the present energy for pile number one? My son just kicked my phone off the bed. Pile number one, present energy. Oh, the Two of Cups. Wow. and the Ace of Cups. Okay. Well, that just took a way huge big turn. Okay. Interesting. Lots of lightning here. Lightning could be significant. You not being scared of lightning, you kind of like having the energy to kind of go towards lightning storms and it not scaring you. There is a sense of faith here. The dove could be significant. We're going to have to clarify that. Let me get a clarification for pound, or for the present energy for pound number 1. Clarification for pound number 1. What they need to know. We have the 8 of Wands. Wow, this is coming in super fast. This was just flipped in the reverse a second ago, which talks about karma. It talks about if you've been doing things wrong against other people, karma's coming with this Pegasus here. But it's flipped around now. The eight of Wands. The Two of Cups is a connection that is balanced. It's an equal, aligned connection. This is definitely romantic for most of you, unless if this is a union within self. But honestly, it has to happen inside before outside. So in order for you to come into union with somebody outside of yourself, you have to come into union within self first, or it's just going to be an external connection. And I think you might be fated to connect with a divine union, to come into union with someone outside of yourself. Okay, can I get a card for the future energy, the near future energy for pound number 1 with this situation in the future? Oh, can't show that. Hold on. Okay, this is the moon card here, the shadow side of the moon card. So this is really talking about like asking you, what do you want? What do you want exactly? Because you have the choice between this glowing, iridescent bowl of light or a glowing egg. And I'm trying to see, like, what does that even mean, you know? We also have an eclipse happening here, and you can see that the towers are not actually real. And I think that's Orion, if I'm not mistaken. This is also the High Priestess here. So it looks like in the future, either you being this High Priestess or someone else that's in your life that's going to offer this to you, that's going to bring you into this knowingness of like, okay, maybe these towers, yeah, they're hollow, see? Maybe these towers that I thought were secure, strong structures are actually not. Maybe it's a mask. Maybe it's a falsity. And how has my energy or my faith or my whatever been feeding into this false reality within self or outside of self? Tell me more. What's the moon for the future energy, near future energy? Look, the tower literally just comes out. Okay, the all-seeing eye is here, the lightning again. So you have, and the bird of peace, this dove here, this white dove. You have a lot of higher divine energies that are really gonna burn this illusion down for you, okay? Now, whether this is in connections, probably, or if this is in the reality that we're living in the times, like in your community or in like your belief systems or what have you, okay? But the people that were gaining off of your ignorance are no longer going to have their role. They're no longer going to have the power that they had previously. Okay, that is getting burnt down. And when that happens, this could happen inside of you. Like, aspects of yourself that you've allowed to take control over your behaviors, over your mind, over your emotions. So these could be literal aspects of yourself that have been controlling the way that you see things or your perception. The High Priestess is somebody that can see beyond what is obvious. She sees into the shadow. She channels what the underlining energies are. Okay, so you could be stepping into this in the near future. Something is going to happen though. Something is going to be very unpredictable. Yes, it's going to be very shocking. It's going to be something that is concealed is going to be brought to the light here. Okay, and it takes a little bit of courage here to face whatever this is, because this is a big deal. This has to do with your love. Yeah, the Nine of Cups. Wow. The Nine of Cups and the Ace of Cups again. Okay, so this is deep, deep, deep emotional healing here. We are in Cancer season at the time of me recording this. We also have the Six of Wands. 1 second. Sorry about that. My son was calling me to talk about his birthday. So maybe someone's birthday, you guys could be Cancers, or you could have something, you could have somebody that you know, a child that is a Cancer baby. This is Cancer season. A lot about maternal energies coming through. I feel like this is ancestral things that are being blocked, like a self-sacrificing energy that you may have done in the past that you are healing now. I really want to know more about this Two of Cups, though. Okay, Spirit, can you tell me more about the Two of Cups here with the Eight of Wands? There is communication, or there is a connection. Okay, yeah, wow, the Six of Cups and the King of Cups. This is someone that is emotionally mature. This is somebody that has done so much work, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, by the way, so much work in order to get to a place where there is complete emotional intelligence, okay? Where you're no longer running or working out of your wounds or out of your wounding or out of your past. Like, you're not reacting and responding out of your wounding, okay? That's who this guy is, I mean, okay? So this could be you, or this could be somebody that's coming into your life. Yeah, okay, there's the turtle. Okay, so this is the Page of Cups, but it's the shadow side of the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is, he is not interested in going too deep into further waters, into deeper waters. And the waters are your emotional state, your subconscious and your emotional energies, okay? He's like, I'm cool to just stand in the shallows for now, okay? But this fish here is representing to me, and look at all these stars. This is nighttime. Ooh, all of these are at night, okay? This Page of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Two of Cups are all happening with starry skies. And so is Sekhmet here. And so is peace. So, and this Temperance card is twilight. It's sunset or sunrise. Okay, it's that in-between state of in-between worlds, of in-between day and night. So this is all happening on a deep subconscious level is what I'm getting. Both of these are nighttime as well. So there might be some type of communication coming in for you, and you realize that you are no longer reacting in the way that maybe you used to react. This is somebody who is deeply empathic and very kind and loving, but he's mature, and he is not allowing, he's gotten control of his emotions. He no longer allows his emotions to control him, okay? And this person is very emotionally immature. So they are, due to their past or something else that has come, or just because they're young, it's scary for them to delve into the deep oceanic waters here. So this turtle is representing, okay, sorry about that. In fact, I think that's probably a message too. My mom was coming in to talk to me about her birthday today, about where we're going. So anyway, this could have to do with mother energy as well, okay? This could be a maternal wound, ancestral wound. You just never know here, okay? But the turtle is here to represent that it will jump into a shell and hide whenever it's in danger, whenever it's scared, whenever it's, so this is a lot about retreating into your shell, instead of dealing with whatever's going on here. And so the King of Cups has done the work, has done the deep emotional work that allows him to face things head on and to respond and react in a way that is for his highest good, and then in turn for everybody else's highest good. Okay, the Six of Cups here is talking about, you know, the past connections where you are completely, you know, naive in love, and like you see, you know, when we're excited about love, when we're excited about the things that, in general, like you remember when you were a teenager or like a young adult, and you had the belief that there is a fairy tale ending for you or happily ever after type of thing available to you. And over time, as we grow, butterfly, as we grow older, we start getting hurt, or we, like, our hopes and our dreams of that kind of get shattered. I feel like whoever this is for, you are being asked, or you already are having the courage to look deeper to see what's going on relationship wise, okay, and your wounding. And there is in the future coming a tower moment that is facilitated by your spirits, but there is peace and hope coming after this. So yeah, this peace and is completion that's happening after this tower here. So this peace is coming in the future, okay? So whatever comes forward, know that it's for your growth. It's for you to be able to restore the energy that maybe have been leaking out, you know, due to your connections, and maybe self-sacrificing for relationships when there needs to be, you know, a focus on self here, and on pouring into you. Can I just clarify the past card with this Temperance? And then we're going to close it out. The Ten of Swords. Yep. Okay, we have the Fool here. We have the Ten of Swords. And the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this is talking about self-sacrificing to the point where this man sees the swords coming at him. It's not like they're in his back, okay? They're hitting him directly and at him, and it's not all at once. This is like one, and then another one, and then another one, and then another one. So in the near past, in the past, you have come to the conclusion that, okay, I'm allowing this to happen. I'm done. It's done. It's over. There is no more giving to this way of being. There is no more giving to the people, places, and things, especially in relationships, that stab me, and I just keep taking it and taking it and taking it. You've gotten one too many swords in the face, or in the chest, and the heart, and you just got to the point where you're like, I'm done. There is no more left to give here. And now I feel like there is a restoring here, and Spirit is saying, don't let this go by without looking deeper, without finding out why this happened, why these painful connections are happening. Justice and the Fool for the Three of Swords. Yeah, so there is karma also playing out here, okay? But your scales are going to be balanced here, okay? So there's another lily here. So take the leap of faith and move forward into the whole brand new journey that is ahead of you. Okay, pile number 1, that's all I have for you. I love you guys, and I hope that this did serve and help you in some way, shape, or form. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose pile number 2, then you chose this feather. Very much so, a lot more pointed, a lot more direct than the other 2 feathers. And also what I'm getting with this feather is that some are horizontal and some are vertical. Some of the white lines are horizontal, and on the other side, they're vertical. So that's a very interesting contrast in the same feather. Okay, there's also this little piece of labradorite here. Labradorite is my favorite crystal. For me, it shows, you know, it looks very ordinary on the outside, but when you turn it in a certain movement, you see the complete magic within it. So yeah, so to me, this is like, not everybody is going to see what's underneath the surface, the magic that you hold. but it's one of the most magical crystals in my opinion. It's very good for protection with psychic work as well, and just channeling other worlds and moving beyond your everyday reality here. We also have north, east, south, and west compass for a charm. So I feel like you could work with the elements or the cardinal directions. We have a butterfly, but it is upside down or inverted. So I feel like maybe you don't see this transformation yet, or it hasn't quite happened yet. We have sweet home with the heart in there. I feel like, you know, this is Cancer season, and maybe the energies are really focusing on your home right now and your family. We have a sun. So joy, brightness. We have the French horn here, and it was also inverted here. So this throat chakra could be significant. Speaking your truth, possibly. Okay, so I've already pre-shuffled this deck, but I'll shuffle it a little bit more. I've already pulled out your oracle cards for this message. So let's see what you got. The main card is going to be the mushroom card. That's going to be the overall energy here, okay? 24, which is 6. Bamboo mushroom, fertility. Fertility. Okay, if you guys are worried about, you know, getting pregnant, be careful right now, okay? I feel like I'm about to run out of storage. I don't know if that's significant or not. If that happens, then there we are. We have knowledge, guides, and release with the blade. So I feel like you're going to be gaining a lot of knowledge here. I feel like your guides are really speaking to you. They also want you to call upon them. They have wisdom to share with you. We have 42, 34, and 7. Water could be significant as well. You have the rune, Ingwa. So this is about fertility. Again, so another fertility, okay? Potency, masculinity, life force, Father God, climax, procreation. Something is ready to be born here. A seed that you planted is ready to be born. But maybe there's some type of knowledge or a belief that needs to be released in order for this to come through here. Load up and release a positive energy. Climax of one phase before continuing. Physical or symbolic procreation. Starting something new. Impregnation and gestation leading to birth. Okay, I have to fix my storage. I'm scared. Whoops. Okay, so pile number 2. I am actually going to cut this video up into each pile because I have to go into my storage and delete things, which I can't do without stopping the video. So, if this is your pile, I will see if I can figure out how to link the next video down in the description. Or just go on my channel and look for the next video up. It'll say pile 2. That way I'm not rushing, because I'm already rushing, and I don't like the fact that I'm already rushing. So, yes, do me a favor, and hopefully this already is resonating for you, and you'll know it's for you, and you can go to the next video. I love you guys, and sorry for the mix-up. I haven't learned how to, like, mend videos together yet. If anybody does have that knowledge or wisdom and would like to comment it down below, that would be greatly appreciated. I do have a laptop now, so yeah, I love you guys, and I hope to see you on the next video for your pile.